Hi all, this is the month of Hermit Rider, and this is to celebrate 400 followers right now, 420, but blaze it. Anyways, one is this is a big thank you to everybody who took the time to support me, to support my writing, to support everything that I've done. So in return, at least I can do is answer some questions. So I'm going to go through some of the latest entries, and then I'll go back randomly. What did I have for dinner tonight? A rack of lamb and risotto. We went out to eat at a really nice Italian restaurant, and I had creme brulee to top it all off. Fancy dining, right? Sorry, I'm a little hot. This show doesn't get air conditioner, but it's like soundproof, so it's a good pick for recording videos and stuff. I hear you got an interest in shoe collecting. Mind telling us about it? Sure. So basically, I'm what most people call a sneakerhead. I collect shoes, mostly Jordans, some classic Adidas, a lot of classics to be honest. I know I don't like the type to wear them, but I am. Recently though, I've been wearing a lot of Oxfords and Sperry's, but occasionally I'll just throw on a pair and dazzle. I own a lot of like exclusive ones, so that's always good. Any new book pickups? I actually picked up 3 books today. 1984 by George Orwell. Welcome Home the Wolves. I forgot who this is that by. And then a space sci-fi book that I just forgot the title of. I picked all 3 of those up today. I'm really looking forward to reading those. Alright, I think that's all that was in my inbox. How do you feel about Luigi? I think he's underrated, but sometimes overrated depending on the person. I mean, tall. I like tall people. So, I mean, yes, I'm fine with him. Whoopsie. Wrong folder. Okay. What do you think of cows? I'm from Texas, so cows are tasty. One time when I was little, by little I mean I was like in 7th grade, I think. Yeah, 7th grade. I went to a school on a farm, and they put a fence in later, but at the time there was a fence separating the pasture from the schoolyard. So one morning, me and 2 other friends went over and attempted to go cow tipping. Ended up in one of my friends getting a rope burn that he still has a scar of. And that's 7th grade's youth. Oh yeah. One of the stupidest things I've ever done. One of the stupidest things I've ever done was skateboard off a roof into a pool. Oh yeah. I know, totally look dangerous, right? Totally. Do you have any plushies? Show us your fave. I do, but they're packed, so I can't exactly go get them. I'm making a move to Virginia over the summer, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll be partaking in a William & Perry year program, so wish me luck there. Alright, I have some crazy ones I'm going to start like weaving in. Have you ever sneezed so hard that Bill Cosby appeared in your bed naked with a tuba? No, but I sneezed so hard he appeared with clothes on and a violin. I think that counts, right? It should. How old were you when you started writing? I think I was 10 or 12, and I just really enjoyed stitching a story together. I know what kind of inspired it was a certain Fall Out Boy lyric that said, I can write it better than you ever felt it. And I felt kind of empowered by that the pen's mightier than the sword, and sometimes the pen can be mightier than the heart. And I really like that. There's a lot of crazy ones here that I'm going to try to weave through. What's your favorite thing about doing this? My favorite thing is just writing in general. I'm going to start putting more effort into my writing. And I hope everybody sees a slight jump in that, slight boost in it. Because probably put 40% of my effort into it. I know that's not good, but I have a tendency to try to work on like small things or minor things in this type of writing to try to make myself better. And moving forward, I'm going to put my full effort into it because I think that's what it's going to take to start expanding it. I'm also reading 2 books and they're like literary kind of strategies and discussions, and I think that's going to help my writing a lot. Also, to mention this is recording on my MacBook, so the video might be a little bit off from my voice and like the soundtrack because it's delayed already on mine. Opinion on original characters. I think original characters are fun, and the community needs to respect them a little bit more because there is a lot of effort that goes into them. Personally, I've never done this type of writing with one, but I mean, when writing stories and stuff, you always have original characters. I mean, no story can be a copy of another person's character, so that's always good. So, I mean, I think if you were willing to put forth the effort, then I don't see a problem with it, to be honest. And I think a lot of people need to start giving it more appreciation. Apologies on my stutter there. What do you want to major in? English literature or English composition? And I hope to attend university at Leeds in England. Ideal life. Basically being able to be an author and be able to support whoever my family is at that time from writing. Why Jiraiya? Well, I love his character, and I'm starting to rewatch this series again, and he's just fun. I mean, I think Kishimoto could have done a lot more with the character, and I kind of hope to further that. That's the same reason with like Hidan. It's because that short of a span, there's so much potential for that character, and it was really depressing to see it just end there. Hidan's personally like my second favorite character. First is Sasuke, and then Jiraiya. And I think if you haven't checked out my Hidan, you should. I kind of put him on hiatus just due to the main person I roleplay with put it in her blog on hiatus, but I'll be back. I mean, I just haven't felt that muse, but at the same time, I haven't felt a lot of muses. Talk about your 2 favorite vlogs. Ooh, that's a toughie. Okay, drinking with the Hokage. Wendy was first, because I don't know how to describe her, to be honest. She's an amazing writer, an amazing mother. If I decide to have a family, I kind of want to have one as kooky as hers, because it's really wonderful and it's really cool to talk to her about her family. She's a beautiful person overall. I've never seen her or anything. I don't think anybody has, but that's just to my knowledge. But inside, she is really nice, really sweet, really caring, and I think if you haven't written with her and you get the opportunity to, I think you should, because she is a wonderful writer who I feel blessed, honestly, to be able to roleplay with her and to write with her and to stitch stories together, especially with 2 beautiful characters like Jiraiya and Tsunade. So, and then second, I think a lot of people who know me actually is going to realize who this is going to be, but KXNAN. Even though she put her blog on indefinite hiatus, me and her talk pretty much from sun up to sundown. Yeah. Words can't put... I've written essays on her, honestly, like... it's just... She's so beautiful, honestly, and... She's just an amazing person, honestly, once you get to know her, and even when you don't know her, she's just funny, sweet, caring, sarcastic, very dorky, or at least with me she is, but she kind of lets me be me, and her be her, and I'm really lucky in that regard, that she trusts me with that. She's helped me through a lot of problems I've had, As a writer, she's wonderful. I mean, her development of Conan herself, is the character itself is really amazing. It's really sad that Anon hate and just mean comments, overall negativity, caused it. I wish her the best of luck in writing. I mean, I'm still talking to her, but writing is definitely a strong suit of both of those women. And both women I'm incredibly lucky to talk to and roleplay with. So, are you close to any Narutos? None. If you're a Naruto watching this and you want to come plot, go for it. Because I'd love to have one. Honestly, I would. I enjoy interacting with all sorts of people, and I think I'm going to be more open moving forward. So if you want something, just pop on over. On a scale of 1 to 69, how many ghosts do you want on a Tuesday by the river? 68. Definitely 68. Any mental disabilities you have? Dysgraphia is the only one that jumps out to me that would apply to anything really related, which is basically just kind of like ADD but different. If you don't know, just look it up. Yeah. I mean, I really don't want to explain it just because. Have you ever struck so hard an onion fell out of the sky and landed in your nose? I have not been blessed with that opportunity. I think these are all going to be crazy, to be honest. If you had 7 hams and a slipper, where would Obama be next week? I don't know. Probably wherever Obama wants to be, considering he's the president. He can do pretty much whatever he wants. That's all the questions I have. I felt like the other one was longer, but hopefully this one's better in quality. Again, I just want to thank each and every single one of you. And I just want to say, if you want to come talk to me, I'm very open to interaction. And I'm very open overall. So if you need a shoulder to lean on, I'd love to be that. Because I know I've needed quite a few growing up, still today. And I just want to thank you, because each one of you is beautiful. Each one of you is amazing. I think each one of you should continue on and stay strong if you're feeling weak. Just know that people do care, and people do enjoy you, even if you don't think so. They do. And if not, come talk to me. I'll get to know you, and I'll tell you the truth. But I mean, you're probably kick-ass. So, I mean. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.